Good morning, everyone! So today we're going to read one of my favorite stories, and I know I say that almost every time we read, but I just love stories. This is called The Bear Snores On, and it's by Carmen Wilson and Jane Chapman. Now there's a whole bunch of these books. There's a series, and a series means there's more than one. I think there might be 5 or 6 of these books about Bear and his friends. So this one he snores on. What is he doing? Sleeping. So he must snore when he sleeps. So let's see why the bear is sleeping. Alright. In the cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter, sleeps a great brown bear. Oh, this book is a little bigger. Let me scoot over. Alright, see he's right here? And see all the snow outside? Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day and he sleeps through the night. Do we sleep during the day? Sometimes we may take naps, but we mostly sleep at night. The bear doesn't wake up. He sleeps all day and all night. The cold wind howls and the night sound growls, but the bear snores on. He's an itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. He's building a fire to warm up. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And Hare hops in. "Oh, Mouse," says Hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips sweet sips and burps big burps, but the bear snores on. Look, he's missing the fire and the popcorn. A badger scuttles by, sniffs snuffs in the air. "I smell yummy yums, perhaps we could share?" "I brought honey nuts," Badger says with a grin. "Let's divvy them up, cozy down, and dig in." They nibble and they crunch with the chew chop crunch. But the bear snores on. Look at him, he is fast asleep. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor, and wren and raven flutter through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter and they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. Look, it looks like they're having a party. They're dancing. In the cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through a party in his very own lair. Hare strokes the fire, Mouse seasons stew. They have a small pepper fleck. A small pepper fleck makes the bear achoo! He blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. Like, oh, they're scared. They're going to stand very still. And the bear wakes up. How does he look right now? Does he look a little angry? Bear gnarls and he snarls and he roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles. "You've snuck in my lair and you've had all this fun, but me, I was sleeping and I have had none." He whimpers and he moans and he wails and he's groans and the bear blubbers on. So he was really sad. He wasn't very angry. Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see, we can pop more corn and we can brew more tea." Bear gulps, he gobbles, he sighs with delight, and then he spins tall tales through the blustering night. When the sun peeks up on the crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep, but his friends snore on. Look, now he's awake and his friends are sleeping. So all his friends came in, one by one, they all came in, and then who remembers what made him sneeze? Was it a little pepper flake made him sneeze and it woke him up? And then he was sad because everybody had fun without him. And then they decided to have fun with him. And then all the other animals, his friends, are sleepy. Okay, I hope you guys liked that book.